Today I'm playing another Patreon deck. This one is from Andrew Roberts. And like my last Patreon deck, it's a Token Demon Hunter. But this one's a little different. It's a little bit more of a combo deck. So basically what we're looking to do is play Wrathscale Naga, give it some health with Beaming Sidekick, fill our board, cast Immolation Aura, and then maybe fill the board again and cast another Immolation Aura. And basically just fire off a bunch of shots with Wrathscale Naga. One Wrathscale Naga board can deal 18 damage. The second one can potentially deal 36. We've got Knife Jugglers that deal damage as well. We have a bit of just like an early curve thing going on with Battle Fiend into Umberwing. So in the early game we can pressure a bit and then do some Wrathscale Naga stuff to finish off the game. We've got our card draw package with double jumps and Skull of Gul'dan. Skull of Gul'dan is particularly good in this deck because if you hit discounts on like Wrathscale Naga or Immolation Aura or even on Command the Illidari, it can really increase your damage potential on the combo turn. So yeah, it's a pretty cool deck, pretty interesting concept, and I'm looking forward to playing it. Umberwing is always nice. Chaos Strike does draw a card, so probably pretty down to keep that as well. I feel like Warrior has to be almost unwinnable because I'm just so guaranteed to take all of the bomb damage. And it fucks with my skulls, which is pretty shitty. But this Battle Fiend might get some damage in. I thought about going Juggler into Umberwing. Try to get greedy with some juggle value. But it turns out that doesn't actually give me more damage, right? Because I would miss attacking with my hero this turn, which misses an attack on the Battle Fiend, which would miss 1 damage basically every turn from here on out that the Battle Fiend is in play. I think I'm probably supposed to just play the Beaming Sidekick here. I think when I have a curve this strong, I shouldn't be worried about combo stuff on turn 3. Sometimes you just hit the tempo curve. I have a pretty good stat distribution against Bladestorm here, which is nice. And at only 3 mana, there's not much else he can do. He could actually coin Reaper's Scythe, Inner Rage one of my 1/1s. It's probably like the strongest thing he could do here. But 2 of those cards are not in his deck most likely. He's at 14 over there, jeez. Let's go, Battle Fiend. Easy victory. I just played better than my opponent. I could tempo a Wrathscale Naga here. Sure. Let's punish him for killing the Battle Fiend if he can. If he tries to, like, Krastanov into it or something, I don't know. Then he'll take 3 damage for it. Second Shield Slam? Yikes. That was a hell of a turn. Alright. We're a combo deck now. But hey, I got him down to 14, so Don't need my combos to be that good. Yeah, here come the wrench calibers. If I don't play this here, it never gets outcasted, but I think playing Skull is just too good. I really want to juggle here. It's tempo, it does 3 face damage, I like it. I'm also just putting pressure on his removal spells, because he's played a lot of them already. I don't know, maybe this isn't great when I have double Feast of Souls in hand. Bug collector, let's draw some cards. I'm gonna trade inefficiently so I can draw more with Feast of Souls. Yeah, you're Bomb Warrior, I know. I have a Naga Sidekick Immolation Aura hand. That costs 6 mana. I've got a Fell Guardians.
Treasure? What more can I ask for?
Alright. So, I could have played Spectral Sight here, but I don't want to draw into bombs. I think I can actually win with the hand I have right now. So I've got all these 1/1s in play, and then next turn, like if he doesn't respect the 1/1s, I can just Naga Sidekick Immolation Aura. And if he does, then I can just do something similar with Fell Guardians. That combo only does 12. So I need to draw a playable minion here, which that is. I believe this is lethal.
I got you, friend. Look what I found.
Versus Taranda!
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
I don't think there are any keepers here. Double jump is nice. Spectral Sight is maybe nice. Could have maybe double jumped here, actually. I might need to save Immolation Auras, though. Yeah, I think not double jumping here is correct. Another double jump. It's going to be a really long time before I can outcast this Spectral Sight. I think I actually just play it here. Yeah, I could play Knife Juggler, I guess. I probably play Knife Juggler here. But there's a good chance I Spectral Sight next turn. Because, like, I'm not playing this... Well, more relevant, I'm not playing this Immolation Aura until it kills him. And from this side of my hand, I have to play 2 double jumps first, which means 2 Skull of Gul'dan first. Which is just never, like, at that point, the Spectral Sight's going to be impossible to cast because I'm going to have so much other stuff on the side of my hand.
I see.
Could Animated Broomstick 2/3 of the time it full clears his board. But I don't think that's important.
Vengeance is mine.
Putting a damage into this is better against like Apotheosis or something. But I don't want to volunteer to take damage. Sure, let's hit him for 4. Boom, fuck you. A lot of card draw in this hand. Card draw is good though.
Become the hero this world needs.
Look what I found.
Feast of Souls for 3.
Greatness calls.
That's scary. Well, I'm probably sculling here. Oh wait, no. That costs 7 mana. I don't really know if I want to dump 2 coordinated strikes. I think I kind of have to play these. I just need to get cards out of my hand. And if I'm casting 2 skulls, there's a 40% chance that I'm discounting a command the Illidari. And even if I don't, then there's like a good chance I hit like a 0 mana Wrathscale Naga, 0 mana Immolation Aura. I don't think I need to worry that much about having stuff to activate the combos. I think I should be okay. Would like to chip away this armor. Well, there's a full cost Wrathscale Naga.
Alas, poor warlock.
That's an interesting set of cards. I mean, this is 0 mana, makes 6 minions on a combo turn.
I grow impatient.
I mean, I've got Fell Guardians for that. If I try to hold these for a combo turn, it's kind of hard to ever cast my second Skull.
Look what I found.
Grades getting low.
I think I'm allowed to play one of these Wrathscale Nagas. Should be allowed to Skull next turn. Okay, that's a really good draw.
Alas, poor warlock.
Alright, so what does a combo turn look like? Wrathscale Naga, double beaming sidekick is 5 mana. Oh, actually both of my Immolation Auras still cost mana. So that's 9 mana. It's actually hard to play Command the Illidari in that turn. I guess it's Naga, double beaming sidekick, Juggler.
I grow impatient.
Umberwing? I have to play the Umberwing this turn, though.
Vengeance is mine.
I actually just don't think I can ever really play this Command the Illidari on my combo turn, so I'm probably just playing it for board control next turn. I can play one of the Wrathscale Nagas with it, so should be reasonably powerful here. He's smacking me. I might Juggler here.
Put this apple on your head.
Servium, 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 master.
Vengeance!
I will have
Vengeance! Vengeance! Vengeance!
I was probably supposed to play Feast of Souls this turn.
grows short.
I think it's too late now, though.
Vengeance! Vengeance!
Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to draw 3 with Feast of Souls this turn. It wouldn't have been hard to do that. But I can probably do it next turn and still be fine. This could suck if the Knife Juggler comes down first, which it didn't, so I'm fine. So let's see. Naga, Sidekick, Fell Guardians, Immolation Aura draws, and then I can draw 4, which is fine. 6 mana. 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if this is lethal, but I feel like I kind of just have to go for it here.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Grows short.
Wait, maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe this is stronger than I realize.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Oh, okay. I didn't even need the second Fell Guardians or the second Immolation Aura. That's crazy.
Illidan versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron, today and forever, I am your better Arthas.
I probably don't need to keep Fell Guardians with this deck. I draw so many cards. I do like the Battle Fiend Chaos Strike curve, and Double Jump is just good. Umberwing is also good. Show me no 1/3s this turn. Nice. He played my favorite number of 1/3s last turn. That's actually so fucking annoying. I guess I just Chaos Strike and trade, right? I can't Umberwing into it in the right order. Bug Collector doesn't do anything. I do trade here because I'm scared of buffs. I can kill that, but every way that I do that kind of sucks. So I think I'm just going to do this. Set up to let these Fell Wings deal with it.
I cannot wait to read these.
Someone called the doctor.
Reporting for duty.
Probably have to Immolation Aura here. I guess I can coin out Command the Illidari, I guess. I think I'm going to Immolation Aura, though. So by playing Immolation Aura here, I get to keep my coin, which is good for doing double jump skull stuff. And, like, if I command the Illidari, I just have no follow-up at all.
I feel bad for you.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Serve your master.
I think I'm pretty much always playing double jump next turn. Hopefully skull instead of spectral sight.
Reporting for duty.
Pretty bad first day of school minion. Is it skull? It's skull. Let's play that.
Alas, poor warlock.
Another skull. Man, hitting skull here is really weird. Because I can draw 4 cards with Feast of Souls, but if I do that, then it's kind of hard to play skull. I want to draw 4 cards. So, this does mean that it's probably going to be hard to ever outcast my skull. But I can play the skull without outcasting it. And I probably don't need discounts to win this game. Or maybe I should say discounts might not help me that much. Because I've already cast one of my Immolation Auras.
Reporting for duty.
Double jump hits Spectral Sight.
I see.
Battle Fiend is cool. Nice and dumpable. So what is my hand looking like right now? I do have Wrathscale, Sidekick, Immolation Aura, double Fell Guardians. So I can pretty easily send out 18 damage. But the more stuff he has in play, the harder that is. And something like this is a serious complication for that plan. If I wait for the second Sidekick, I can do double Naga, double Sidekick, Fell Guardians, Immolation Aura, which is 30? Maybe that's what I'm playing for. I guess in that case, I can play Fell Guardians here. I might be able to kill him next turn with this hand. Oh wait, no. My full combo costs 10 mana. I mean, depending on how much stuff lives, I might be able to kill him next turn with his hand. But the combo I was going for costs 10. Yeah, I don't think I'm killing through that. Double Naga. Sidekick. Trade off a bunch of shit. Like, maybe I don't need to play the second sidekick. I get a lot of fucking hits. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is responsible.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Time grows short.
Yeah, it's lethal. Okay. I don't know if that was guaranteed lethal because this is such a high variance card, but it seems like it was lethal pretty often. Alright, so I ended up going 10 and 13 with this deck. But I will say I started out 1 and 6, and then toward the end I ended up going, 9 and 7 or whatever. So there was definitely a bit of a learning curve for this deck for me. Initially, I thought it was much more of a combo deck than it actually is. When I was first playing it, I really felt like I needed Skull of Gul'dan to hit big discounts. I felt like I needed to have like Wrathscale Naga and double sidekick and then clear 2 boards to kill the opponent. But most of the times, your finishing combo doesn't need to be nearly that elaborate. And once I kind of grasped that, I started winning a lot more with the deck. As far as the list itself goes, I will say I think it's actually very well built. I don't think it has any, like, glaring out-of-place cards or anything. The only thing I didn't really like is the Spectral Sight. So I get that it's like a third Outcast card. In case we draw both Skull of Gul'dan, you don't want the double jump to be dead. But I think I would rather double jump just hit Skull of Gul'dan every time and not have to risk hitting a Spectral Sight. And I think overall we've got plenty of card draw. So Spectral Sight I definitely didn't like too much. The thing is though, I'm not like super sold on any card in particular to replace it. But I did have a couple ideas that are like maybe okay. I thought about maybe playing Soul Cleave. It's kind of hard to play any healing in this deck. This gives you a little bit of healing, and it's probably okay against the aggro decks in the meta, I would say. Early on, I was considering playing a Crazed Alchemist, because when we're talking about Wrathscale Naga, Crazed Alchemist is basically like another copy of Beaming Sidekick, so just another way we can get the Wrathscale Naga to survive a turn. Like I said, early on I thought this was much more of a combo deck than it actually is, so I was kind of interested in having another effect like this. The more I played it, the less necessary I think it is, but it is a consideration, another way to make the Wrathscale Naga survive, and maybe that lets us just curve out with Beaming Sidekicks on Battle Fiends a little bit earlier in the game. Another card we could potentially play in this deck is just a Mana Feeder Panthara. It's another card draw thing to replace the Spectral Sight, I guess. Wild Pyromancer could be a thing. It's a way to nuke your own board other than Immolation Aura. So like, on your Wrathscale Naga turn, you could just go like Pyromancer plus command the Illidari, and that just clears the board itself. Could be an interesting inclusion. I think you could maybe also play Zephyrus in this deck. You do draw a shitload of cards, and you tend to get toward the bottom of the deck in most games. But that's definitely something that would require some testing. I think the place I would start is probably the Soul Cleave, but I'm not totally sure. The only other idea I had for this deck was playing a Soul Fragment package to support Shard Shatter Mystic. Just anything that gives you some survivability so you can get into the late game and actually get some combos going is kind of nice. But the Shard Shatter Mystic also requires that we play Spirit Jailer and Soul Shear. So I need to cut 6 cards for that package. And it's not super easy to cut 6 cards from this deck. But we could maybe just find 6 cuttable cards. So this Soul Cleave / Spectral Sight slot. And then we would probably have to cut Broomstick, double Bug Collector, and double Chaos Strike to play the 2 Soul Shears, 2 Spirit Jailers, and double Shard Shatter Mystic. This could be a way to play the deck. But cutting the animated Broomstick does make it a little bit more difficult to get Feast of Souls value, Bug Collector as well. A lot of times, if you end up with like a 0 mana Bug Collector off Skull of Gul'dan, it's pretty good for just extra fuel off the Wrathscale Naga in the late game. And we are missing a bit of card draw by cutting the Chaos Strikes. So this is something you'd have to test out, but I think it's potentially pretty good. Shard Shatter Mystic's a really insane card. Overall, I really liked playing this deck. I thought it was a lot of fun. Interesting concept for a deck as well. So thank you again to Andrew Roberts for giving me the deck. And thanks to you for watching the video.